Welcome back to another live stream. We are ticking off one of the hardest badges on Zwift. Well, one of the hardest badges on Innsbruck, that's for sure. It's the longest, I think it's the longest route on Innsbruck. It is the Autobahn, roller coaster in German, I think, thanks to Zwift Insider. So, just going to make sure we're paired up correctly to the Wahoo Kicker V5. We have the Sturzo. We will just calibrate that, just make sure that's correct. Straighten the handlebars in front of the bike, voice device pointing straight forward, and calibrate. Success! Success. We've taken off Zwift Play. We've taken off one of Zwift Play that works. What am I doing? Okay, let's do that. Let's just check what bike we're going to run. I don't know what bike we should do for this one. Should I stick on the Tron? Scott Addict. Stick on Tron, shall we? Let's stick on Tron. No, let's go Scott Addict. Scott Addict. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Always change the paint job on the Scott Addict to that one. And we'll put some, we'll go with these wheels. I quite like these wheels, the MVs. Oh, I could stick with those wheels. They're my wheels in real life, I think, are they? Who knows? No, 1300s I think I've got. And is anybody joining me? Is it bloody sat there in the live stream? Is anyone going to jump on, come to Innsbruck with 1300 other people? These are deceptive. These are very deceptive. Don't want to do those. Autobahn we're here for. This is what we are here for. Two lovely lumps according to Zwift Insider. 950 XP, is it? How long will it take us? Who knows? This is my following list, people I follow. Ali PG's there. Ali PG has done it, 2 hours 44. Jeff Emmerich might pop in later. Probably other people there I'm missing. Legs up, no Innsbruck for me. James, Stephen Brophy, Marco. Oh, what are we going to aim for? Can we do it in 1 hour and 30? Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's start the ride. Let's start the ride and say hello to a few people in the live chat. Hey Scott, hey George on the bike, hey Gareth, nah, did training session earlier, legs are screwed. Marco, almost done already. I'm almost done. Just 20 minutes to go. Nice one, Marco. What, on this route? 2 hours and 40 done. Oh, you can do another 2 hours with me, mate. You can do it another 2 hours with me. Yes, Phil, his legs are so broken after the TT. I was doing my accounts on the sofa with Nat with snooker on one screen. And I was looking at your, I don't know if you saw, I was having a quick sneaky look at your TT. What, the music, I joined at a funny time for the music. Could you hear the music, Phil, or was it just the viewers? It's like, it was almost like a ding, 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 ding. It's like a comedy kind of music. I've got to verify that it's me in my live control panel. And then it'll ask me to do it on my phone, I imagine. Hey, streaming software is connected. Was that another FTP bump for you, Phil? did take the win. Oh, not a bad Saturday afternoon for you then, Phil. A win and a new FTP, 314. Bloody hell, you're catching us fat boys up. I need some new bar tape. I always Zwift with gloves on when I'm a very sweaty boy. I'm a very sweaty boy, so I always Zwift with gloves on. On these sort of zone 2-ish kind of longer rides, sometimes I don't wear gloves, but then I smell my hands after and I think I definitely need some new bar tape. Just because it's black bar tape doesn't mean it doesn't need replacing. I like the Lifeline. It's almost like a hard wearing lizard skin. I can't remember if it's the Pro or the Expert or something, but it's not in stock anymore. I haven't got any of theirs in stock, so I might have to go back to lizard skin. Depends how much the Shorts channel pays out on YouTube. Marco, you know what you got to do to get a FTP of 314? Pull your bloody finger out. TTs are the way to go. Sorry if I missed anyone saying hello in the live chat. Is there any? I assume these four are just following me just to get this route in. Someone did say something. Gareth said not using the Zwift Play anymore. No. Only one works consistently. So back on the Sturzo, which has been quite good so far. Luke, hello buddy. Good luck. Hello Scott. Good luck Scott. Hello chat. Hello Luke. The ticking starting to come back. Yeah, pull your finger out, mess up the calibration on your V6 and you'll be at that. I mean, what is your target this year, Phil and Marco, for your FTPs then? Have you got any targets? It's the old ticker which worries me. Well, scrap the Wahoo ticker, go for the Polar H10 like me and Marco. Wow, I wouldn't worry about the heart rate being super high like that. We're all different, aren't we? I think you can do more than that, Marco. I think you've got more than that in you. Next time you visit Exmoor, you need to come and do a live FTP on my turbo of me shouting in your face, or pacing you up the toll road, shouting at you. Got to remember to drink a bit more tonight. Happy Saturday anyway, everyone. Oh, we got a steerer. Oh no! Is this the right way for the route? Have I just steered off it? Oh, it is this way. I thought I just steered off it. That would have been a great start to the live stream, wouldn't it? Okay. Brilliant. Oh well, that's probably more beneficial going that way. Going that way, the proper way round on the second attempt. This is going to be a long stream, isn't it? Because we'll have more riders to chase. more wheels to chase, I assume. Might have to lower the trainer resistance down a bit. I don't want to use all my gears. Clicking back. How does it compare, Marco? How does it compare? I was going to do shorelines and coastlines and shorelines or whatever it is on Mortopia, and then I thought as this world is open today, there might be a bit of drafting going on, which seems quite busy. Real life problems, Marco. So you have too many places to stop for a cafe ride, a cafe stop. What do you think of the snooker last night, Marco? Me and Nat both fell asleep. Woke up, the TV was off, so I assumed Nat had turned the TV off. So we were going to bed, and I was walking up the stairs going, I wonder who won. And it was saying live, and I was going, well, that's weird. Like, what time is it? It must be about 2 a.m. in the morning. So then I was like, watched the final frame decider in bed last night. It was a very surreal situation. Nat was like, why are you watching snooker? I was like, because we didn't finish it. It hadn't finished. The TV must have done its auto turn off function. I don't know why, I'm not really looking forward to tonight's match, snooker match. Mark Allen versus Ali Carter. I might watch the Scorsese film on Apple TV, Midnight Flower of the Moons or whatever it's called. I can never get that name in my head. No, I thought he might have choked last night, but he didn't. Spoiler alert. You're going for Ali tonight, are you? Give some ride-ons. Classic way of giving ride-on bombs through the hey, someone in the 6 watts per kilo in the KOM jersey flying past me. Oh yeah, done well. Come on, I'm trying to stay in blue here, but I run out of gears. I could go to the front, easy ring on the front, but we don't spend a lot of time there. Daniel, hello mates. Hello Daniel, how are you tonight? George on the bike, thanks for the ride on. Oh, it's getting a bit sweaty already. Da, da, da. Are we there yet? Only 43 kilometers to go and 800 and something meters to go. Steering is on. Zwift play is off. I'm using the Sturzo tonight. Which is probably giving my thumb a bit of a rest. I have got a bit of a ride-on blister, ride-on bombs with blister. Steering is on at the moment, yeah. Can we get a draft? We've got a 1 watt draft, and I'll take it. Lee Thompson, hey Scott. Don't know why I went all just disc jockey there. Hey Scott, do you fancy a Tour de Zwift Stage 3 C race in 10 minutes? I'm doing no more than 200 watts around. Nope. So mug that off and come and join me. You can still come and catch me up. This is the, I think, I'm not sure when we're back on this map as open world, so making the most of trying to tick off every single route badge before the full PRL. This is one of the biggies. Although the two others on here, Lurcher. You got to do a big climb before you get to the start, haven't you? Oh, someone's on an interval. D. Thomas is on an interval. Thanks, Rick or Ralph, for the ride on. Rick, I think, isn't it? Oh. James, thanks for the ride on. I just make up these names. Is it James? I get so confused just seeing these surnames. Little Ian, thanks buddy. Remind me tomorrow morning to change my Zwift bitrate. Oh, Zwift bitrate. Phil, thanks for the ride on, buddy. Linda, Zwifting with Granny, thank you. Marco's hitting me with the ride on with the drops multiplier. Right on. Yeah, she's brilliant. Good old Linda. I don't know what's worse, trying to do this sort of in blue and green, or just smashing it up and getting it overdone, getting it over with quickly. I can tell my rear derailleur doesn't like that gear. I don't want to rip off the derailleur. This looks fun. Different kind of fun than what you've had today, Mark, on your Zwift Insider races, I'm sure. Oh, Tom Barnes, nice little tip there. I think Lutcher is one way. If you do it as a meet-up, it skips the leading climb. That's a very good hack. And someone was saying you can't, I was looking at it, thinking that we could do one and then do counterclockwise. But apparently apparently sometimes the badge doesn't fire up if you do that. If you do a U-turn and try and do the two shorter ones. I'll be doing that then before the full PRL. Definitely worth having Billy No Mates in a meet-up and skipping the first climb. Mark Alford, forgotten how hard the tiny races are. Ouch. They are great, aren't they? Did you get a good result, or was it just hanging on? I saw a little bit of graph earlier. Are you a snooker fan, Mark? Top 10 in 3 of them, I think. Oof, that's good going with some of the sandbaggers we've got at the moment. Oh, you're an A now, aren't you, Mark? Oof. Ouch. That's bloody good going. It is quite nice having the Zwift play off the handlebars because your hands aren't then forced to go in a position. You've got a bit more movement on the bars. Oh, back down to B, you bloody sandbaggers. Got a bloody mosquito flying around in here. I'm seeing if. Go on, go way up. Go on the TV a bit. Get overtaken by someone on a mountain bike. It was obviously too crap for A. Yeah, I know the feeling. Lots of us do. Tom Barnes. Tom, arrivé de peloton, eh? De peloton. Tom, how many routes have you done today? Wait, this is my first one so far. First and only, I imagine, today. This is a right. We do 2 laps, 2 loops. This is what we're doing. Chris Swan, Eric Barnett. Eric Min, Hugh Thomas, Adam, oh, there's loads, Little Ian, Mark Alford, there we go. 1 hour 36. Oh, I knew you'd just pop up somewhere. 1 hour 36 at 200 watts. Oh, look at that heart rate. Oh my word. We'll be lucky if we could put another hour on top of that. 176 heart rate. It's just come off that screen. I'm not liking that screen. No racing this weekend. No, Mum. Do I look like I'm racing? This is just a easy zone 2 ride. I know it's not racing, but you're still on a bike. Yeah, I'm still going to ride. It's just no racing. Got to burn off my mum's flapjack some way, haven't I? I don't really want to do it at 63 cadence. Oh, let's drop down into the easier cog at the front. There we go. Which Innsbruck route is it? It is the Autobahn, Achterbahn, roller coaster, I think it translates as, doesn't it? Hey up, hey up. .47 kilometers, 29 miles, elevation 973 meters, 3,192 feet. And I think it's 950 XP, isn't it? We unlock somewhere. Yeah, 950 XP, staring me right in the face. Yep, roller coaster. Marco knows this one in real life as well. I should follow you, Tom, shouldn't I? What's your PB? I'll go to page 4. No offence. Oh, it's loading really slow tonight. Have you beaten Bullet Bell 2 hours and 6 minutes? Agnes 2 hours 22. Ali PG 2 hours 44. Doing this route once is oh sorry, you can't see that. Doing this route once is more than most, isn't it? Oh, just meant the climb. Ah, got ya. Click, peak. So that's, what's that? 24 minutes in and we've got peak clicking on the turbo trainer. We'll wait for 30 minutes and we'll put an ad in and maybe I'm paying for a new one. Although this should be fine. It's a brand new refurbished one. Mark Alford, I would offer you some draft, but I don't think there is any up that climb. No, I need your draft for the 28th of January. That's what I need you for, Mark. The full PRL. Zwift Insider tiny races. This is why we're doing a bit of zone 2 training now, just getting some 10 hours a week in. Have you asked Wahoo what the clicking could be? No, I haven't yet. I'm just so fed up of support, chat, and everything like that at the moment. I just can't mentally do it. Cheers, Phil. Have a good night, buddy. Go and check out Phil's new FTP TT race from this afternoon. Yeah, please do tap the like button. I'm not suffering, but I'm on the bike. Luke has some clicking and his is new. Hope it lasts. Hope it doesn't last. Oh, just went to yellow there. I wonder what my PR is. I don't know if I've even done this side. Got a feeling I haven't. Only 1.8 kilometres to go to the top. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. I was going to do workout mode on the way up, wasn't I? Oh well. Damn it. Oh well, we've done most of the climb now on this one. Great good. I remember doing a race on this route. It was when I realised I'm not a climber. Yeah, I think I remember doing Tour de Zwift or Tour Utopia. Oh, well, it wouldn't be Tour. Wouldn't have been Tour Utopia, would it? Must have been Tour de Zwift. A fair few years back before I was YouTubing. I don't think it was on. I think it came up from the other direction. Must have been on one lap, I thought, something. I'm pretty sure we didn't climb from both sides, but what do you prefer now, Greg? Downtown Dolphin like me? At a push, bell lap? I guess what I need to do, I'm trying to sort out the clicking on the turbo, on the Wahoo Kicker V5. When it's cold, I guess what I need to do is pedal it for 31 minutes and then try and sort out the clicking in the daylight as well. Oh, nice work, Greg. Nice work. DCAT can be very nasty races at some point. So if some certain people enter. What's everyone got for dinner tonight? Or breakfast or lunch? Spag bowl, Diet Coke, chicken and rice. That's not a Diet Coke, some chicken and rice, that's Diet Coke chicken. Rice in the air fryer. Luke had just had pizza after 70 kilometres and running. Yeah, you were doing the, Luke, were you going to do coastlines route? Or am I getting mixed up? Oh, done. Oh, done Bigfoot. Nice. 3 hours, 90 kilometres done. Nice one, Marco. Smashing out 2024 already. Are you a route collector, Marco? Do you like ticking off the route badges? Have you got a lot to do? Mum, Jenny Hewish in the chat's been very good on the diet at the moment. Been very good for the last year, if not longer. Watched me eat some flapjack earlier around at hers and didn't even take a bite. Nice one, Marco. I might go workout mode up the next climb just to get a little bit more XP. And easy spinning, just keeping that zone too. We've got brie, what is it called? Some kind of brie tart or brie. It's like an open top brie pie. Cheese pie. Nice and healthy. Mark, are they going to, you know, the Tour Autopia, Tour de Zwift? Is it the last stage where we got the Rebel routes? And it did say something about route badges just for those, but they're not going to be added as proper routes, so going to have to tick them all off, aren't we? We'll see. ABB, thanks for ride on. God, it's a long drag this, isn't it? It's a long drag from up this side. Greg says, how long have we been cycling for? 36 minutes, Greg. Classic joke. Since 2012. Have you got any goals this year for the bike? We've got a local hill climb, which is like a triple hill climb. Last year my goal was the year before I did 24 minutes up one of the climbs. It's like a 4.2 mile climb. And I wanted to get under 20 minutes, so I was training for the whole year to do that. And I managed to do that in September. And so next year, there's 3 events over the weekend, so I'm going to do all 3. But I need to sort of... So I probably know I probably won't, unless I lose quite a bit of weight, I probably won't PR the same climb that I did last year during the event, because I'll be doing a real hard one like an hour before, and there's one the night before. So I've got to set myself some sort of kind of goal, because it did work really well with the 20-minute hill climb goal last year. But I'm quite motivated at the moment. My only goal at the moment is to maybe have a few more rest days and a few more easy rides like this, which, if that's what your goals are, you know you're in a good mental spot for cycling. Like, I just want to ride my bike every day, but I know I can't really, or I can't ride my bike to anger and every day turn the pedals in anger on a race. I've got a year's worth of fatigue that I've got to kind of lose from the legs. So my goal this year is to ride my bike less. No, it's just be a bit smarter. But I do want to set some goals. I think next year we're going to Mallorca, so 2025. So I'm already got Sacalobra goal in my head. So that's kind of in the back of my mind already. I'm already thinking about Sacalobra, which is a nice little. Is way off, but it gives me something to focus on. Hey Ali PG, how are you? What's on this evening? What's on the agenda? Netflix agenda tonight, or Apple? We might watch the Martin Scorsese film. I don't know. I don't really know if I. Thanks for the ride on as well. Beat Ed's time at Sacalobra. Beat Ed's time down Sacalobra. One of my goals is to stop my my Wahoo clicking. We've got to get Bullet under, my friend Bullet, we've got to get him under 40 minutes. So it's his 40th birthday next year. And we've got to get him under 40, Bullet's 40 for 40. 40 Sacalobra. Oh, season 3 of Slow Horses. We need to get Dad watching that somehow, he'd love that. It's on Apple TV, Mum. I might be able to add you as a family member, Mum. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to watch the Scorsese film. I can never remember the name. I don't know why the name never sticks to me. Midnight of the Flower of the Moon, of the Murder of the Moon, of the Midnight Flowers. Stephen's role model is Jackson Lamb. Did you watch that interview with Gary Oldman the other day? Gary Oldman plays Jackson Lamb in Slow Horses on Apple TV. And he was like going, I just wanted a role where I use my own voice. That's the worst Gary Oldman impression ever. Where I use my own voice and, you know, don't have any prosthetics. And in the show, it's just like he's very unkept, kind of like hardly showers and stuff. Had to put on a bit of weight for the role, all this kind of stuff. So it's quite funny how he found the. Oh, and it had to be something to do with spies, like George Smiley, like the George Smiley role in Tinker Tailor the Soldier Spy, because that's what he really loves. And yeah, and then they found that show for him, which is fantastic, isn't it? And as we said the other night, Gary Oldman is brilliant in Hannibal. This is nice, isn't it? Getting a little draft down here. Don't really need to shake the. I don't really need to rest the legs. Yes, he is good. He's so good in it. Pedal, man, pedal. Oh, for the drops. You've got to get the drops in. I was just enjoying a bit of click-free. Bit of peace and quiet. Get those drops up, get those drops up. Here we go, clicks back. I mean, it's definitely flywheel. Someone said to me yesterday, oh, you sure it's not your, like a pedal or something? I was like, well, I don't know if it comes across. You can hear it. It's definitely the flywheel or something, or the belt. He's also good in Leon. He's very good in lots of stuff, isn't he? It's like Lost in Space. Who said the other day? What are you having for dinner, Ali? Mum is Luke's had pizza. Mum is having Diet Coke chicken and rice, and who else? Someone's having spag bowl. We're having brie. Can't remember what it's called. Brie. It's like an open top pie, like a brie pie. I went down to Co-op last night. If you go down to Co-op, our little Co-op in Oldcombe, at the bottom of the road, if you time it just right, you get a load of good deals. So I went in there. I had the best of brie, like a big wedge of it, like that. £2.80 something, down to 40p. So I had 3 of those. So we've got to make some brie pie tonight. Ooh, homemade fish pie with parsnip soup. With parsnip mashed topping. Lovely. Nice bit of melted cheese on that. Galette! Is that what you're shouting now? I didn't know if it was someone. I couldn't hear. I didn't know if you had the TV on. So it's a brie galette. Galette, the best a brie can get. 40p winning. Bargain. And I had to have all 3. I should have left, because we've still got a brie left because we had so much cheese left over from Boxing Day from Mum's. Stole so much cheese from hers that we've still got a brie that we had bought. Got to tuck into. And butternut squash. Oh, lovely. And homemade pastry in the NutriBullet. No, did you make it in the NutriBullet in the end? Kenwood. You made it in the blender, didn't you? Sounds posh, Nat. Nan used to call Nat posh, didn't she? Oh, posh Nat. Mum and Dad used to call her Natty Night Nights because she always used to fall asleep in front of the TV. My nan used to call her Posh Nat. It's like a pie, but without the pie dish. There we go. I guess if... Oh, I'm just thinking about that clicking. Okay. One bottle down, 45 minutes in. Citrus. They're all the same. It's just one. It's just this one. I put more salt in. I put some pink Himalayan salt. So if you're wondering what we're doing here, we are doing a route badge, which is called Achterbahn. I don't know how the pronunciation is that, but it's roller coaster in German. So we've got the full PRL on London at the end of Jan, and I'm going to try and tick off all of the route badges before that to earn XP, and just so hit the full PRL as my last badge to earn on the routes, which means I've got to put in some time and knock out some of these routes. Someone riding on the wrong side of the road, or maybe we are. Maybe I am. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's got to be forward, isn't it? I don't know. How do I stop? Oh no. I can't believe I've just done that. For those that are wondering, I've just steered off the route, which means it's just wiped out all the progress. I've just steered off the route. 47 minutes into it, 430 meters into the ride, I've just steered off the route. I just thought we've just done the reverse, so I don't know what I was thinking. And then I didn't have my Zwift Play, so I was like, how do I brake? And then before you know it, I was through the thing. Oh. I can't believe I've just done that. Nothing I can do, is there? It's over. Oh well, worse things happen at sea, don't they? I just can't believe I've done that. I just steered. What happened? It popped up with the steering, and I didn't see which route to take. And then because I was doing this, it clicked on the wrong one, and I was thinking, "Oh no! Like, which route is it?" And then, I can't believe you're very calm, Scotty. Well, it's kind of because it's my stupidity that did that. I could get annoyed and go, if I had the Zwift Play on, I could have just I could have hit the A button and brought up the thing. It's my stupidity that I've done that. I'm responsible. I don't know what I should have just pressed A to brake. Dinner might be a bit late now. Oh no! I'm sorry to do that, Daniel. I did that on the. I was warming up for a ZRL race, and it was the. I think it's the UCI reverse, which I still haven't done in Richmond, and I didn't make it. I was literally like from here to the next rider away from the banner, and I just had to join quickly. So I was like, oh, I've just wasted all that. Thanks for the ride on, Anne. Thank you, mate. Go and click on competitor. I don't know how to pronounce it. Compatical Internia's username. We're going to check him out. Another great streamer. Thanks to the ride on Ali. Demon Hunter, thanks for the ride on. We'll have a race at some point. We will have a race of the streamers at some point. Once I find my legs again. So what are you doing now? I'm going to do it again, Mum. I've started the route again. So I've just lost... I've just lost the first 45 minutes. Almost done. It's all a mystery, yeah. I'm doing the same route. Oh, thanks, Tom. Thanks. Where were you 10 minutes ago? Lost, still training. Yeah, goody, thank you. I'm still lost. So if you had stopped, would your last turn signal? I don't know. I think because I was steering. Oh, I don't want to steer now. I'm trying to be more sensible this year. Yeah, Scott, 20 minutes ago. I know, you just wanted me to go and do an easy one on Mercury again. The thing is, I haven't got much. Days are running out to get these routes ticked off. Thanks, Ali. I just thought because it said reverse, oh, it might have said reverse Innsbruck or something, mightn't it? Yeah. That's right, Kitty. Yeah, please don't hang around, guys. 30 people watching, please don't hang around watching this rubbish. Well, at least I raced my PR up there, would I? Oh. No dogs in residence at the moment. We nearly found one on our walk this morning. Oh, we found one, we nearly brought them home. Nat nearly brought a cat home as well. I'll make sure I don't go too hard up here now. A little bit of adrenaline or annoyance. People are going to join this live stream now and go, hold on, you've been streaming for an hour and you've only been riding for 8 minutes. Makes sense. I'm sure we've had weirder live streams. At least to get to know this course a little bit better, don't I? Let's just hope I don't do it again. Well, at least we'll get to, hopefully definitely get to 10 million drops tonight. Yeah, so steering selects, yeah, so if you're on a steering block, I'd have thought it's the same as Zwift Play. On the Sterzo, it kind of selects it, either or. It's clever. We just, maybe, I don't know, maybe, I didn't see what happened once it popped up. If I'd seen which one it was on, it would have been right, because I'd just gone back to that one. And I thought, as we've just done the reverse climb of this climb, it would be just the opposite. But it was just saying reverse Innsbruck, wouldn't it? So I guess it was reverse Innsbruck. I don't know where we would have gone from there. It's a clever function. But I understand. It's like I've selected the route. It's not that I've just gone into the world and decided to do this one. It's like I've selected the route. Like, so it's just keep me on the route, whatever happens. Oh yeah, I thought I kept my calm quite well there. I don't think we'll be watching the Scorsese film tonight now. I might have to put the snooker on in a minute. Don't mention the burrito. Zwift days. No flat is fast today, Scott. No giving up racing this week. Fed up with it. Fed up with that fastest flat rubbish. Well, this hologram in front of me then, what's that? That must be, is it just the next person in the list, or it must be, mustn't it? Which is not the KOM. Well, there you go, steering has stopped working anyway, so let's just hope. It's not great for... Let's just disconnect it, I think, at the top. I can't go wrong with mine. Unless a bead of sweat drops on my companion app. Thanks, Simon Jenkins, for the ride on. That's right, Thomas. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that, Tom. Thomas, at least you have such a great spring summer with such big base. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun. I thought it was going well last year. This year, I can't wait. So Zwift plays broken and steering makes routes confusing and potentially end up re-riding them. Don't think I'm any closer to forking out of a Zwift play. I think, I don't know if it was the recent updates that has bricked a couple of Zwift plays, but I've seen a lot of it going about, so maybe it's just a bad batch, who knows. Cheers, Luke. She's the most patient person I know. That's for sure. That and my parents. Oh, that and my mum. Well, and everyone watching. Thanks, Nat, for the ride on. Nat needs a medal. Nat needs an FTP test. I feel like I've been going up here a lot, not harder, I've been trying not to go too hard. A bit harder than the time before. I'm only 15 seconds ahead. I say only, I guess that's a lot on the climb. Tom Fitzpatrick, nice overlays. Thanks, Tom. They're not as good as they used to be. I used to use OBS. I used to use StreamYard, now I use OBS. So I pretty much just stick with one, but I do have the old background that I did plan to do this route. It was nearly a year ago, I think, because I have had it saved in my live streams on YouTube for ages, and I think it was only over Christmas I thought I'd delete that one. I'm fed up of seeing it, so every time I have to go and do a live stream, I have to make sure I don't tap that one to go live. So I only just recently deleted it, and I had all the map and stuff like that, but I like bringing in the chat, and that sort of takes up a lot of the room that I used to put all the info of the route on. So you have to go in the description to see all the route info now. And you can go and see links in the description to go and see everything I use. So my sweat towels, microfiber cloths, the energy drinks in the description, my little fan, which I love. What else? My mic, is that on there? I don't know if that's on there. My heart rate strap. My sweatbands were on there, but I'm not sure if they still are. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, to see that back? Because you can on live streams. On live streams you can have the stream chat replay. But what happens then if I like take the video down and do the, if I edit that video slightly, even crop down the live stream, it will take all the live chat away from the thing, which is a bit annoying. So have it, but I know it's not huge, but I know it's not, maybe not that easy to read. I think I like having it there now. Heart rate's behaving itself tonight quite nicely. Look at the shadow of the pace partner on the wall. I assume it's a shadow. Hey, he's MVP Nat. You right? You're too hot? Too cold? Might need to just turn it on the boiler upstairs. I'll do it later. Put the hot water bottle on. Rebecca's back again. Hey, how are you this evening? You've missed, you might see the live stream has been live for an hour and 15 minutes and I've only been riding for 22 minutes. It's because I already did this climb went down the other side. As there was an issue with steering. No, I chose the wrong. I was steering, messing out of steering, then I chose the wrong direction, and it wiped us off the route. So I restarted. Riding tomorrow morning, Thomas? No, I'll probably be riding. What is tomorrow? Apart from being a Sunday. So we're doing this. This is the route that we're doing. We're about. I use Strava in miles, so we're about here. I assume. Where are we on the climb? Or maybe about there. Yeah. And we got to do up and down. What did you ask me about tomorrow? What's the route badge? Not the route badge, sorry. The map tomorrow. Zwift. Oh, hello. So tomorrow is Richmond and London. I've got some greater loop. I've got some greater loops to do in London, so I'll probably knock them off tomorrow afternoon again. I like to leave 24 hours to ride, a gap to ride. Oh, am I logged in? Is that me? Let me just go. Hold on. What train are you on? I'm on a Wahoo clicker. I'm on a Wahoo V5 with Dirk on direct connect race mode, and it's clicking to buggery. Why isn't Zwift Hub loading? The Zwift Hub is a website, not on about the Zwift Hub Turbo Trainer, where you can see all your badges. Well, you have to go and tick on your badges. Let's see if we can maybe we can fire it up on Google Chrome. Come on. Right, so this is Zwift Hub. Tom Barnes, have you done Surrey Hills? That route looks like a drag. I'm not sure if I have actually. I kind of forgot about Yorkshire. So, this is Zwift Hub website. What you can do is go to, well, we could go to, let's go to Innsbruck and it will show you. You can then sort by routes you haven't done. So if you set up an account, only routes not achieved. So we're doing this one at the moment. We've got these two to do as well, but Tom Barnes said if you do them, there's a hell of a lead in these. You have to climb to the top to do both of them. So yeah, I'll probably do them in meetups. So what is it tomorrow, France? Yeah, I'm streaming on a MacBook 2019 Intel i9. Sometimes I put the Zwiftulizer in the description. Sometimes I don't. I need to do that more often. But yeah, bye mum, see you soon. Thanks for the flat chat this morning. I am thinking about trading this MacBook in and getting an M1 Pro chip, because I have Zwift on the TV, I have the screen for the streaming, and then I have the third screen which you see over there. So France, not France, is it? London tomorrow, isn't it? Oh god, I've got some got someone to tick off. So they're the London routes I've got to do. N1's are so good. I mean, I was a bit unfortunate. This MacBook's souped up to the eyeballs about 6 months before the M1 chips came out. My partner Nat, she's got an M1 MacBook Air, and I streamed on that before. Zwift runs beautifully on it. Obviously, I've only got one screen. I know you can do some stuff to get this display port and stuff. I only got one screen off that one. Got the MacBook and then the Zwift screen. But yeah, it's yeah, definitely need to do that. I'd love an M2 Pro, but I use Final Cut for editing videos, so I think I'm going to stick with Mac. Or get a gaming PC and for this kind of stuff. And so tomorrow I have Greater London Loop. I might do, what is that? I might knock off those two tomorrow, and then we're doing the full PRL at the end of Jan. So I might knock off those two tomorrow if you fancy it. Two very similar routes, aren't they? Yeah, the M3 Chip Pros are out now. I need when I say Pro, I need an M1, M2, M3 Pro. To get the multiple screens. So I need to do, not the Max, I don't need the Max, I just need the Pro. MacBook Pro, M Pro. I can't afford a M3. I struggle to pay for Zwift with my YouTube revenue, let alone anything else. Luckily I'm verified on Strava, so I don't have to pay for that anymore, so that's quite good, it's quite handy. Which I didn't know about until I was thinking, I haven't seen my my Strava go out of the bank account for a while. I thought, ideal, we'll go on there. Thought I'd cancelled it or something, but I was still getting access. And then it comes in and says 0 because I'm verified. So it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Watopia, I've got to do a couple of routes as well. I've got to do bigger loop. Oh, it's just turned London off. A sec. I've got to do shoreline. I've got to do these three on Watopia. Oh. Bigger loop, shorelines and summits, and 3 sisters. That would be a good live stream. 100-mile ride. Can I do all those? The thing is, they're very similar, aren't they? I've left them all. Two got the, I look at that, two got the radio tower, and one doesn't. Let's have a look. Anything else? So London, New York. I can knock off those. 12-miler and a 4-mile. I'm just wondering if I can get them all done. I've got those. I've got York. Let's have a look at Yorkshire. Oh god. Sweaty. These aren't the routes. It looks like I've done all of Yorkshire. Richmond, I've got to do that one, which I nearly did on a ZRL race. Streaming with OBS. Yeah, I used to use Streamlabs originally when I started streaming. Not just on this channel, I was on my main channel, Com Hunt TV. Hence the name in Zwift. I was using Streamlabs. And then I went to StreamYard for a while. StreamYard is a browser-based sort of OBS system, which was great for like getting people in on the video, pulling up comments and stuff like that. But the frame rate was just so awful for the actual game. So I've gone back to OBS. I don't know, November time I think. So using OBS on Mac. And then the recent update, is it OBS 30, is brilliant because you never used to be able to bring in sound. I used to have to do a workaround to bring in sound and stuff. Not that I bring it in much, but now on OBS 30 I can bring it in. I can bring in sound from a program. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I can get Discord. We've had live streams with Discord. and TTTs and stuff. Demon Hunter, no more badge hunts for me for a couple of months. Is that you done now, is it? Surgery on the way? Charles, was that from a Mac or PC? I used to have to use, is it Soundflower or something else? And there was something else I used, I can't remember, to bring in the sound. PC, yeah, no, PC, no issue at all. You wouldn't think. You wouldn't think. Mac OBS is not as good. No, Mac OBS now is better than it used to be before this level, before this 30. The workaround you had to do to try and get sound from a program, not OBS's fault, the Mac issue, which was quite a nice little workaround using StreamYard. But anyway, what a mess. My brain isn't wired up right for all this kind of technical side of things. I've got some work to do on Mercury. These are all the routes I haven't done. Have I got all of Scotland? Yeah, got all of Scotland. So France is a Von 2. Can we do it then? How many days? How many days before the 28th of January? It was 350 days ago. I don't know why I love Mac so much. How many days to go until the 28th of January? It's 7 days. No, it's not. What's the date today? Oh, it's the 13th. Right, so we've got 2 weeks. I think I need to let go. I don't know. I use Final Cut Pro for editing, which I love. I love the trackpad. I'd need to get a gaming PC and learn different editing software, which isn't an issue. They're all pretty much the same, aren't they? Right, so we've got 2 weeks. We've got 14 days. Will it tell me how many badges routes up here or something? Well, if that's hopefully. Sorry, I don't know why that's greyed out. Can you see? No, oh, I don't know, because some we can pop off. Some we can pop off multiple. I don't know, am I going to do it? Shall I try and do it? Can I knock off every single route before the full PRL on the 28th of January? Yeah, lack of gaming support is a big drawback for Mac. They're trying to get better at it, aren't they? I mean, the thing is, is it the M1? They've got the is it M1 Pros or M2 and up have now got a gaming mode, but there's a little caveat of that you need to put the game into full screen mode for it to kick in. I think this is what I gather. You need to put for game mode to activate. You need to have the thing in full screen. So I wouldn't be able to have source for Zwift on that, would I? Because I don't have it full screen, so I can have, you can see there the background there. So to have source for Zwift, you couldn't have full screen, I assume. I don't think that would work unless there's a workaround I don't know about. If you don't quit routes halfway through, maybe. Yeah, maybe, because I could have gone and done Richmond, couldn't I, first? UCI reverse or whatever I've got to do, and then do that on Tom. Didn't Mac also release a game streaming platform, their answer to Steam and Xbox or whatever? I'm not sure. Does seem like they would like some of the gaming market share. I mean, will they? I guess. I mean, their silicon is just, it is next level, isn't it? You know, you probably can't hear it here, but this MacBook Intel, 32 gigs of memory, i9, souped up to the eyeballs, $3,000 computer when it was brand new, is literally on fire, running OBS, a very simple single-threaded a computer game, and a browser. I am recording as well. I don't know why. Sometimes I do, just in case something fun happens, like I cancel the route. But you would think their new. Am I steering again? No, that's just natural. That you would think that the M1 chip, the M chip, it should be good for gaming. Apple Arcade is their new gaming platform. Yeah. Yeah. But they probably oh, good old Apple. I remember I was talking to someone the other day, and I had the first iPod Touch, and I just remember in the where I used to work, we were all around the kettle going, I can't believe this, it looks like a beer. I think it was iBeer or something, wasn't it? And you could tilt it and the beer. I was just like, and to me, yes, that was what, I don't know, must have been 2004, 5? I might be getting my dates wrong. But it was just immense, wasn't it? Just to go, look, there's a beer, and it moves. And you can pour it out, and it goes back. You know, so they've come a long way. They've come a long way. Someone, Cranks and Cake or something, lost, I can't remember his name, left a comment on my Instagram when I was moaning about Zwift steering. And he said, you imagine in the 80s saying we'll have virtual cycling when you're an adult, you'll have virtual cycling and you still can't really steer properly. It's just like, there's me on Exciter bike, and let me just make sure I don't cancel. I'm just gonna do the pairing. Hold on. What is the pairing shortcut? I can't remember. A, isn't it? Right, we've got a blue flashing light now, so hopefully... Yay, we're back steering. Does seem like super expensive. They are super expensive, and I'm a graphic designer, and I did my apprenticeship on a Mac, iMac, and PC. So I am a bit ambidextrous, or is there a bi-computer phrase about? So I do my graphic design on the PC. It's not a gaming PC, it's not good enough to game on, but it's I do my graphic design on there, and I edit videos and stuff on the Mac. So it wouldn't take me a lot, I don't think, to learn how to edit. I just do miss I try, and sometimes I've got the Magi touchpad, whatever it's called, Magic Pad or something, Mac. I've tried a few times. I've got the Logitech keyboard and mouse, the one which you can go, it's really clever. I think it's I can't remember, MX3 or something, but you can go between Mac and PC. So I've got my Mac and PC open, and I pair the mouse. I can't remember what they call it, something, and I pair the mouse and stuff, and you can go across screens, so you can go and copy something across. It's really nice, and you can go to the edge of the screen, and the mouse will go across, or you can hold control. You can change the settings so you can hold control, drag your mouse over. write, copy a file, just drag it across your PC. It is crazy, but it's nice. Anyway, that's just by the by. I don't know what I was saying about that. It's crazy how those huge iPods mostly work. Yeah, I can't remember what they called it. MX. Oh, it's here. It's up here. MX. Where is it? MX. Logitech Flow. Logitech Flow. It's called. It's really good. It's one of those things that I just airdropped a load of files over to Nat's MacBook from my MacBook earlier, and like folders and files and folders and stuff, and I just did the top level folder, and it just went across, and you just think, oh my gosh, it's just so nice, isn't it? I know there's different options to airdrop, but yeah, I assume it's a Bluetooth transfer rather than having a local cache. I guess because because it will be connected through the Mac through Bluetooth. But I do have the dongle attached to the PC, whatever dongle came with the thing. But so what I was saying about that is that I've tried to edit video with a mouse and keyboard, and I do struggle. And even on that MX3 mouse, it's really nice. You've got all the different buttons, and I can do crop and click, and like I can get quite quick using the mouse. I still feel it's a little bit like I'm editing left-handed. It feels like I'm editing left-handed when I'm right-handed, and I just love the trackpad for editing, even though it's not great for posture or anything like that. If Ali's watching, she's probably going, oh, what editing? Behind the comm, you don't seem to edit many vlogs anymore. If you don't know, I did vlog for 300 days on the trot. Daily vlog, behind the scenes of the main channel, which I haven't made any videos for either, so I've been Zwifting too much. We're talking when I went travelling, I took a 20 gig iPod with me, and I just remember having to put all the songs on the... We didn't have a... I don't know if we had a laptop at the time, but maybe it wasn't a decent enough laptop. So I went to my my auntie's partner's had a this is how old I am. It had an internet cafe, which any kids watching will just be laughing their head off at an internet cafe. I think there is one in Slow Horses. And I'd have to then load up all of my CDs onto thing, but the CD writer would only like load up onto iTunes the CD at about 4 times the speed of the actual song of the actual CD. So I spent absolutely weeks in there trying to get as many songs as I could before I went travelling on this 20 gig iPod. I've still got the iPod. It was the click. It wasn't one with the buttons on the front. It was the first one with no buttons, just the click wheel, black and white screen, quite silver and chunky. We used to call it Percy Pod. Down at the bottom of the garden, beneath the birds and the bees, the Poddington peas don't. That's how we got into Poddington peas the other day. Percy Pod. I don't know. I can't remember any of the characters' names from Poddington peas. Graphic designers always seem to use Mac, but I recently have seen the industry changing a bit more due to Figma's recent popularity. I use old software called Zara. It only used to run on PC. That's not old software, there's new versions of it. So yeah, we used to use what's the Quark, which is an old kind of printer's software for like laying up magazines and stuff like that. Quark. Yeah, a graphic designer for Mac is more like being a snooty designer, isn't it? And having turning up with your MacBook and design studio and stuff like that. So that's all that kind of thing is. Still getting over you, stopping. We sit here bereft that there's nothing to watch. Oh, Good times, Ali, good times. If we had anything interesting in our lives, I'd fire it back up again. It'd be nice to get that channel monetized. Not that it would be bringing in any money, but yeah. Quark Express, that's the one. Goonage, got it. No, Photoshop Illustrator. Yeah, well, I trained on. I can use Photoshop and Illustrator. I trained up on Photoshop, Illustrator, and then I went to Zara because at the time it was, I think, a couple of the people from Adobe jumped ship and made Zara, and I think it was a British firm at the time, and Magic's bought it, and it's been crap ever since. Like, it's really, it's kind of like a merge. They wanted to merge between it's kind of, Zara is a merge between Photoshop and Illustrator. It is really good software, and I know how to, like, I can, you know, joking aside, I can use it blindfolded. You know, just lost me rider. Hopefully I haven't had a dropout, and hopefully it was them. No offence, whoever I was drafting. Yeah, so Zara is a pretty much a mix between Photoshop and Illustrator, which you kind of, coming from using both of them, you kind of think, well, how does that work? But it does. It works very well. But I'd love to train as a graphic designer. So many ideas in my head that I can't translate onto computer. To be honest, like, I was quite artistic as a kid. I guess I was always drawing and stuff like that, and quite arty. But it's only, you just got to, like, it's just, I could train anyone to get those ideas out on screen. It's just like another, giving them a different sort of set of skills. Right, here we go. It's just like giving them a different set of, like, well, if you learn to watercolour, you could learn to do this, and you could learn to do that. As long as you've got a little bit of artisticness about you, that's the main thing, isn't it? Oh, God. I feel pressure now on this section where I here we go. Right, so reverse. So we're going straight on, we're not turning off. Oh my God. No, I'm not going to do it. Oh. This is where, if you're just joining, this is where I went left earlier and cancelled the... Did we go left or straight on last time? Well, the course is still up there, that's good. But to be honest, when I was doing the daily vlog, Zara had their own sort of, I can't remember what it's called, like their own version of Canva. And then I thought, well, I'll just try Canva. And Canva is so good. It's really, really good. So I was doing a lot of because when I was doing the daily vlog, I was doing a lot of it on the practicing time. I was doing a lot of it on my MacBook, and I haven't got my design software on there. So I was using Zara a lot just to knock out the thumbnails. So, like, well, if you go on this channel, the one I've uploaded for this actual video was an old, I'd say I did it last year. That was a thumbnail from last year. Wasn't using Canva, but I could probably recreate it in Canva pretty quickly. But the one, the video I uploaded with the steering, with the Sturzo block and the Zwift Play and steering with the orange background, that's all done in Canva. That's just a Canva thumbnail that I did. So it's kind of, it gives you all the, yeah, I think Canva gives you, there are some limitations, which they are improving and stuff. It's like with the cutouts, and there's like a layering, like I would like a few more details on the layering, like, and to be able to intersect shapes and stuff, which you might be able to do. I just don't know that you can. But other than that, it's really good. Lots of my best performing thumbnails have been, click-through rate and stuff have been pretty much all Canva. Right, I might have to go for a pee. It's the trouble with not sweating out this urine. Demon Hunter uses Paint Shop Pro. Is that like the standard built-in one? Who does your books? Who does your book covers? Whatever happened to the Scott Hughes channel? Well, I know. It's just time, isn't it? It's like, and that's one which, funnily enough, is like all like Robbie and my mate Adam and stuff like that. They want people to, they keep asking like, oh, certain questions, like, oh, you should make a video on that. You should make a video on that. I've got so much I can make videos on. Like, what have we crossed the billion views of short views now? Across TikTok, YouTube. I'm about to hit 80 million views on the Shorts channel for lifetime. Reels and stuff like that, and there's loads of stuff. I get questions on that channel every day that I need to go and reply to and make some short video replies, so I do love that. We have more time, yeah, in 2020, 21 couldn't go anywhere. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I can imagine AI would come up with some cracking covers for that. Or even if you take out, even if you use some of the elements, isn't it, that you could create and then put them together. All right, I think I'm gonna have to go for a pee. So enjoy the advert, I'll see you in a sec. What's that? No, I didn't know. What else would they have done on a Saturday night other than watch me start again? Oh, hi chat. I just filled in that. What happened with the steering and stuff. And I was like, and then I had to start again, and she's like, yeah. Well, you didn't have to start again, did you? Yeah, I did. I did. Oh, hard course this one. Advert for work productivity software. I thought we were going to get Canva. I thought honestly we were going to get Canva. If you're just joining, why? We'll turn that one off. That's that will oh, it's loaded. What are we doing here? We're doing Autobahn. This is the route we're doing. We've got one more climb to do. I feel like getting back from them. Yeah. What did anyone else get on the advert front? Is there any Ali, is there any reason when I do zone 2 I need a pee halfway through? I've only been riding for 55 minutes and an hour. Is it as stupid as obviously you're sweating out more when I'm going harder, so what I'm saying is when I'm putting in more of an effort I don't seem to need a pee, but when I'm just doing zone 2 sometimes I do. You said the other day about urine production or something and something. Zwifter and Demon Hunter, on a drop shop note, I'm going to hit level 35 today. Should I get the Zip 808 Super 9s or just wait 4 levels and get the DT Swift discs? I am leveling up every 2 to 4 rides. I would hold off now, Demon Hunter. I think with the changes of, because the levels are coming in a bit faster, I would. I think if it was before the update, I would have said grab them. I think now just hold off, save the drops. I upgraded to them, and I don't think I might have used them once, and then I got the DT Swifts. So just leave them, and they won't clog up your drop shops then. Tom Barnes can't beat a nice quick 20 kilometers in the legs. Less intense, less inhibition of urine production. Oh, okay, so the more harder you go, so it's not the fact you just sweat it out, it's actually your body sort of turns off urine production because you're going hard. Yeah, in my mind it's like, yeah, the cells, the water isn't going out. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, does it? Oh, 858 Super is better than the 808 Super, in my honest opinion, says Charles, because it's the disc with the wheel that climbs the best. You're in parasympathetic mode, aka not fight or flight. Your brain isn't ignoring that you need to pee. Yeah, so when I'm like, it's not going, oh, excuse me, I need the toilet. Can we just stop? Talking about ads, look what's just popped up on the side of that. Oh, it's gone now. Ribble Cycles. It was men's lose weight in 28 days. Less blood flow to the kidneys during exercise, less fluid loss through uterine. Does my Gilbert syndrome have any effect on protein? So I've got Gilbert syndrome. Does that have any effect on protein absorption? Uterine. I thought uterine was a posh word. Sounds like a nice drink. It's easy to get confused on these streams, Charles. Yay, you just crossed over an hour on this ride, as we're crossing 2 hours on the live stream. Gilbert's syndrome. Is it called Gilbert's syndrome or Gilbert's disease? I don't know which now. They both sound weird. Come on, Dr. Ali. We're not going to hold you. We're not going to hold you responsible. Syndrome. Earlier you said, Marco, that an extra 2 hours is nothing, so you can't complain about 45 minutes. This is true. I just complain that you can't, like, mentally, I want to see 1 hour 45. I've done 1 hour. Well, yesterday was hard with all the little shorter routes, but then I have got the overview of how long I've been streaming, I guess. Yeah, it does say that. I know that. Yeah, it's yeah. It says I shouldn't fast, but then I feel so good on fasting. I sort of take that. There's not a lot that can go wrong, is there, with Gilbert's syndrome? Mental clarity, jaundice, but I've got a white light. I can change that if I look a little bit yellow. Yeah, keep hydrated and don't fast. Charles, do you find it easier to ride longer if you're streaming? Yeah, I think streaming is a cheat mode. I was saying to my neighbour the other day, this morning actually, went out for a little walk this morning with Nat, took her for a walk, and bumped into a neighbour, and he said he's done he can't do longer than 30 minutes on the turbo. He said he gets a numb bum, and mentally he can't do it. I'm saying 30 minutes. He is a subscriber. I don't know if he watches this channel, but yeah, what he was saying, he just couldn't believe it did 6.5 hours on the turbo. I think yeah. Do you find it easier riding longer if you're streaming? Has there's tears running down his face. I think it does. It's like anything. Like I try and every time I do a 120 cadence there. Every time I try and do like a ride at the moment, I'm trying to do it for something, trying to do a badge hunt, or race or whatever. So that keeps me going as well. Like I probably, to be honest, on this event, would I have started again if I wasn't live streaming? Probably not. And it does tick away the time. But then anything like, because I am live streaming, I don't listen to music. I think sometimes it's handy if I'm in a race and I could probably put something on in my ears, but I think sometimes it feels a little bit rude. I know it might seem a bit weird. Sometimes when I see streamers with music playing or something, or like I wear those big headphones if I'm talking on Discord to the TTTs. It just feels a little bit like you're watching me, and I'm like music on and stuff. And I used to love listening to music, podcasts, watching films, TV shows, anything like that to keep my mind ticking over. So I guess if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be watching something or listening to an audiobook or a podcast or something like that to keep the mind ticking over as well. So yeah, movies do help you riding on your own, and sometimes it's like movies really well, which is quite strange. Sometimes you think, you need something that you haven't seen or something. But I think one of my longer rides that I used to do It'd be like something I know super well. It just makes the time go a bit faster, I guess. Make it. You could just do karaoke. No, make it a sing along. No, Stephen PG won't like that. +1 for the karaoke. I can't sing, as many of you know. I can do a Johnny Cash impression for Ring of Fire, the ring, the Ring of Fire. That's it, I'm done. The neighbours think I've had a breakdown again. Oh. To be honest, I think they think that every time I stream. fucking. Dark Knight. Cheating bastards. Scott's got dropped again. He's shaking his head. That was supposed to be Mr. Chips. He's waving. I'm looking forward to the full PRL. That's going to be a long live stream. But I'm really, which is why I'm sort of actually taking a little bit of Zone 2 training seriously for a change. Right, we're going up the KOM, right? Don't move. So yeah, you could steer, look. Oh, it's not going to do it now. Mate. Yeah, there you go. So you can steer. So you can steer and change it, Ali. I think you were asking before. You're brave. Right. Still on the course. Full PRL start every lap, sing Bat Out of Hell. Yeah, every lap I get dropped. Definitely going to need some help in the live stream for that full PRL, that's for sure. That's why he's a cycling YouTuber. Oh, his shoes. Shall I turn on workout mode to go up this hill to get more XP? When is it again? I need the badge. 28th of January. 28th of January. Zwift Insider Tiny Races. Right, don't move. We're going left. Yeah, it might be a solo D race. There wasn't many D races in the last one. Uber pretzel. That's not. I could do it in workout mode, but let's just keep it out of workout mode. I wonder what my PR is up here. Ah, steering stopped again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sturzo. Perhaps it goes to sleep. Might be a blessing, yeah, it might be. Keep the heart rate down, won't it? Actually, should I disconnect it? I'm going to disconnect it, so at least we'll then get in the draft. It doesn't seem that they've sorted out that bug. You got to beat that guy, he looks tough. Oh, I've just given a head start now. He's just done a U-turn, I think. Thanks for liking the video. I don't know who that, I think the ghost, I don't know who that Fitzpatrick is. It's like, is it the fastest one in the last hour or something? Ride with another Zwifter route replays from the current leaderboard, or just someone they think you're going to be. I don't know, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Must be that one. We'll keep it on. Ghost of PR's past. There's another book title for you, Zwift and Demon Hunter. Come on, Ali, have you bought one of? We need a book club. We need to buy one of Zwifting with Demon Hunter's books on Amazon. We'll have a book club. You'll go quiet now. Go quiet. Oh, Rashik, Jonas. Yeah, I think they try and pick a position that matches your current effort or something like that. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Sometimes it works decently, others it works wildly. It's wildly wrong. Just like this channel. Jonas, there's a reason I've been live streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and this ride only says an hour and 45 minutes in, I took a wrong turn. So I started again. What's your book, Ali? Are you is that why you want to do a graphic design? You want to learn graphic design so you can do the cover? Yeah, it was a bit oh no, it was a bit of an oh no moment. But yeah, it was my responsibility, it's my fault. I just started again. I just made everyone's dinner late, or mine and Nat's. Oh, psychology book. Oh, physiology book. Textbook for the underage. Undergrad. Fucking hell. Oh, so you're writing a psychology book for the underage people. Yeah, nice. or a physiology book for the undergrad sports science students. Either one, yeah. Yeah, you learn all the things you're doing wrong. Oh. This is why I live stream. You guys can tell me everything I'm doing wrong. It's got to that time of live stream again as well, isn't it? We're going to get Fitzpatrick whilst not trying to go too hard up this climb. I imagine he's a Kiwi. Not sure. Don't ask yourself that question, Ali. Because I know, it's because Coronation Street isn't on Saturdays. Oh, he's gone 3.3 watts per kilo. I'm trying to reel him in, not going too hard. All this for 950 XP bonus. Oh, if we make it. Sorry, Dave. I'm allowing myself a little bit of green because we can go to blue on the downhill. A minus. What way do we prefer? I think I prefer this this route up the climb. Don't know why. Probably just done it more times. Well, probably not now. Zwifter, so what's the fastest way for now to XP? 50% climb portal free ride plus workout for the 1 minute intervals. Depends how many route badges you've done, isn't it? I mean, Wollonga, yeah, I would say Wollonga is a bit of a gamble, isn't it? Because you could get a couple of 250s on Wollonga at 50%. It depends, so it depends what you're doing. If you're doing a real steady ride, I still think workout might just pip it. But if you're doing a slightly harder ride, I think Wollonga with the 50% XP would be more beneficial XP wise. Or like this, if you need to get this route badge. See, really I should be in workout mode now whilst I'm going up, because it still stores the route info and stuff. You can't, I don't think you can see the route info at the top, the progress bar, but you can. You still stay on the route. So this would be a good route for it with the extra XP. Zone 2 up here and then free XP on the way down. Cheers, Luke. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. We'd be finished by now if it wasn't for the false start, wouldn't we? Thanks, Inga, for the ride on. Lee Dixon, right on. Swifting with Demon Hunter got 2,200 XP on the other day using Marco's workout, 48 XP for every 4 minutes. I did get the 775 extra XP for that badge. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing with the Alp, isn't it? Like, I've had it's landed on the wheels so much. It's unbelievable how many times I've had the wheels up the Alp. So there's 1,000, well, worst case scenario, 250 bonus, isn't there, with the gloves and the helmet if you've already got them. Patrick's still 5 seconds. I was just thinking, oh, maybe I'll leave it, I'll catch him on the downhill. I think he's going to stop at the top. 8 seconds now. Oh, he's gone. Been pretty pleased with the heart rate tonight, that's for sure. It's behaving nicely. I haven't done this climb in so long. Yeah, tell Mike that's true. Scott, time for zone 2 ride. Zwift, boom, character chase. Oh, he's gone down to 2 pots per kilo. Must have been having a little rest there. "14 seconds. Hey Steph, how are you, buddy? How many routes have you got left, if any? I reckon you've got 2 routes left to do. I reckon you're nearly done. Thanks for riding as well, buddy. Oh, accelerate to elevate. Just 1 left. Good guess then. Ghost is really pushing now, yeah. 4. I just saw 4.5 watts per kilo. Does flatten off this one nicely at the top, doesn't it? I don't know if my zone 3 watts on the flat will keep up with him though. Legs feel great, so I'm not sure whether I just put in a little dig. No, I mustn't. I can't take any fatigue into the full PRL. Although I am half tempted to do it the week before as well, the full PRL. When did the route badges for those come out? Oh, nice one, Charles. Who are you racing for? I'm having a round off because I am smashed. Last 16 months has finally caught up with me. Backpedal away, what? A2, nice. Plenty. I need to remind me at the end of the thing. I need to check I've got hair on my avatar. Looks like it's been turned off for some reason. 20. Fitzpatrick's got 22 seconds on me now. The race is gone, I think. Unless he stopped for... Oh, he's gone to 1.8 watts per kilo. What's he doing? What was he doing? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Well done, Fitzpatrick. You win today's race. The Zone 2 race. Went down the wrong way. I nearly spat it out all over the place. Any moment now. Any moment. There we go. Oh yes, missing 3 routes that I think will be in Tour de Zwift. Don't know if that was announced or not. Spiral into the Volcano, Big Fat 8 and Castle Crit. Can't ride them yet. No, got to unlock those. And I don't know if it's right, but when they were talking about it, it sounded like you won't be able to ride them outside of the Tour de Zwift. So if you want the route badges, you've got to get them in the Tour de Zwift, haven't you? That's a couple of weeks to go, isn't it? Is that the final week they're doing that? Nearly there, and it's all downhill. Just like the start of the live stream. Stage 8, oh yeah. So what sort of July time? Great, that goes my training plan. Yeah. Ah, yeah. But then would they unlock her XP badge if you did it that way? Steph? Hey, we crossed over 10 million drops. Hey Tim, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you for tapping the like button. I'll tap like as well. Take us to 30 likes. 29 people watching, 30 likes. Oh, come on, 12%. Must remember to have a protein shake tonight. I didn't have one yesterday. I think even zone 2. Got to keep topping up those protein levels. Even though my legs are starting to feel a bit more human again. Innsbruck routes are tough if they include the KOM. Yeah, there's 2 others I got to do on here, the Lucha. But Tom Barnes said earlier, because they start at the top of the climb, don't they, each one. Tom Barnes said if you're doing a meet-up, you don't have to do the lead-in. Do you own a Brooks saddle or have you used one before? No, I've seen a lot of Brooks saddles in my mate's bike shop. And every person that I know that uses a Brooks saddle absolutely raves about them. I've never met someone that hasn't liked them, that's used them. Once they're bedded into your bum, then I think they're brilliant. Well, I've heard they're brilliant. Northern Endurance Dad, right on. Still no races this weekend, or have you changed your mind? No, still none. Still none. Tomorrow I'm going to knock off a couple of London routes that I've got to do. So it'll be the same sort of thing. It's what am I on? Worlds, London, and routes I haven't done on London. The full PRL, obviously, and the and Greater London 8, Greater London Loop, which are very similar. So I'm going to try and knock those two out tomorrow, because tomorrow is London on the open world, so to speak. So a few more wheels to chase. With Topia, I've got 3 biggies to do. I'd say biggies, but they're 3 epic KOMs. 2 of those go up the radio tower. Maybe next weekend I might bash those out in one live stream. What do you think? Shorelines and Summits, bigger loop, 3 Sisters. I can't believe I haven't done 3 Sisters. I mean, come on. Did you fix the clicking? Oh, no. I don't know if it's coming across, but no, I haven't. I tried to earlier. And did a few little things, did a bit of testing, thought I did it, but then after about 30 minutes, I think what I need to do is ride the bike for 30 minutes and then try and fix it. Yay, Nat's back! Nat's going to start making our brie galette and butternut squash. We're going to have a brie galette, which is like a brie, the cheese, pie without the pie dish. Yeah. So it's like a flan.
On the tray.
Pastry on the tray.
Put stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
And then just fold over the edges.
Ah. Is it going to be Instagrammable? Now we've said it on the live stream, there's 30 people here wanting to see what it's going to turn out like.
I've never made one before.
Bit cheesy. We have a brie starter, cheese and biscuits for dessert, for afters. Patrick got moved up to an A today. Racing is going to suck now. I don't know, Patrick. I think... Well done. Congratulations on moving up to an A. You're obviously very good. Some of the A races are very sparse at the moment, so you never know. You might have a bit of a chance in some of them. I might join you in maybe June. I might still be riding this. If I steer off this bloody route again, I might still be doing this live stream. Are you on the cider tonight? We've got 2 cans of Inches cider in the fridge. A jam-packed evening of brie, pie and snooker. More accounts, yeah. We'll do that tomorrow. You need to give your brain a break. Tom Barnes wanted to try and get towards B-Cat. Got dropped to D-Cat. Well, Patrick has definitely beaten us now. He's 1 minute 48 ahead. We're getting... Oh, the time's ticking down because he stopped at the end. It's at this point during a Zone 2 ride where I really want to push on out of Zone 2. Or just stop because your legs are sort of get to that... Well, I guess I've been going for 2 hours 40 now, actually, haven't I? It's that kind of time where you just want to stop almost, but yeah. Zwifter, which PRL events are you doing? If you've decided yet, might join you unless I come to my senses. I think it's going to be... I can't remember. I will double check and I'll put it back out on Discord. I can't remember the time of the start. I think we're just going to keep it to that one because I've already told a few people it might be an early start for some of the Americans. I was tempted to do it the week before because it's a group ride with all the cats showing, isn't it? Whereas I think the races aren't now, or never were, and I just didn't realise. Demon Hunter always says I'm a cat D. Mine says mine. Everyone says I'm a D-Cat climber in a A-Cat crit racer. But I'm not an A-Cat crit racer anymore with the levels of fatigue. You could just not fix the clicking and rename yourself the Castanet Cyclist. That's a good one. I expect at some point Zwift won't let me use this username for much longer, even though I've got it on TikTok. I imagine there'll be an email to say you're not allowed to use Zwifter. It's a trademarked term. All the good ones are gone. The Fat Cyclist, Scotty Zwifts, the Moaning Zwifter, I'm sure. Oh no, careful, 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 careful. Oh my word. Companion app just went mental. It had some sweat on there. Oh, I thought it was going to U-turn. Has it? No, it hasn't. All right. Whoa. I wouldn't start it again, that's for sure. Evil Steph, come on. I did 138 kilometres on the turbo today. Warm up, ITT, zone, Tour de Zwift Stage 3 and Rhino Migration. But did you do the Uber pretzel over Christmas? And then the Gran Fondo? Oh, I can hit. Oh no, I'm on the wrong screen. I was just really worried that it was gonna. I'm just gonna close. Oh. Whew. Oh, come on, legs. Oh no. Jonas saw Nick Brownbill had the companion app bringing up end-rise screen on the last lap of the full PRL due to sweat. Yeah, I mean, we're still. I mean, it's gone onto that screen now. It's like that was really worrying. Normally, it's just annoying when it's like a Zwift race or something, isn't it? And it's kind of, it pops your power up. I've had that before. It's like that joke, isn't it? The meme where the bead of sweat falls on your phone and it's like goes through all these different pages and orders a new bike. Swanee, I don't think Zwift would have mind. You're basically getting them more subscribers. I don't know about that, but maybe putting more people off buying Zwift plays or stuff like that. Maybe. Zwift aren't very logical, are they, Swanee? let's be. We just wait for the new price increase. Oh. Yeah, so that's 2 hours 43. It just gets to the. Although it would make for some good videos if I did get that email. That's probably why they're not emailing me for that reason. Oh, this clicking. 10 kilometres to go. Doesn't feel like we're going that fast. I'm not pedalling much, but I know we're not on the fastest bike in the game, but it doesn't feel like we're going that fast. Oh. I can see we're going like now we're going 70, but it doesn't feel. Don't know, not going past stuff that fast. Although the camera has come back a bit, isn't it? Yeah, so if anyone wants to join me tomorrow, maybe similar time, maybe sort of 4:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30, I'll probably be doing the bigger loop on London and... No, that's a lie. I'll probably be doing London... I'll probably be doing Greater London 8. Greater London 8 and probably be doing these two. They're very similar. I'll just knock out those. So if anyone wants to join me, maybe 4:30 UK time if you need to do those. Box Hill. Click, 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 boom! Taking them how many years it's taking them how many years to offer annual subs? I'm sure you're safe for a good few more years. Yeah. Is anyone in the live chat? Is anyone using the annual subscription? Obviously, Zwift is a business expense to me, so I can put it. So it's quite handy. I can put it into the accounts, but I still haven't paid for it yearly because maybe there's going to be a price increase and it'll be worth it. I still think if you're going to have a couple months off in the winter, what is it? 2 months cheaper? Is it less than 2 months cheaper? Steph does, yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to try and stream. I did stream a bit more last year than I have years before in the summer. I'm going to try and paint this. I've got the solar reflective paint for the ceiling out here, so for the roof. So hopefully we'll get that done. But you kind of think like, yeah. So if you don't, I don't know. I just think that they could discount it a little bit more for the yearly sub. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, just annoying to keep changing out the bike, Charles. Yeah, I tend to not Zwifter in the summer. Yeah, if I didn't have a... Oh, God. I mean, it used to take me about 25 minutes to get a live stream set up. And so I stream on my MacBook. So I have to set everything up. I'm in like a conservatory kind of setup. So it's kind of... Which is why I've had so many tech issues, etc. over the years, over the months and years. But I've got it down to a bit of a fine art now where I can... from zero, set up a live stream, get live. I think I can do it in like 12 minutes from scratch, if you know what I mean. Get everything set up, like get all the, well, even like, so where the chat comes in above on this page here, even though it's the same chat that comes in, it's technically two different links that I have to put in two different, because they're just two different shapes. So I put them in, I have to put the link from the YouTube chat into there, and then I have to go in, interact, all that kind of stuff, and make it live chat, not the other thing and stuff. So anyway, don't know what I was saying there. Demon Hunter, I'll switch over to annual when I come back. I only ride on Zwift. Yes, I was just going to say, no, I was just going to say, you could buy it whenever, I think, but no, that's probably a lie. That is probably a lie. Don't listen to me. Because when Bullet got his Zwift Hub, you get a code, I think, to use for your annual membership. And so he was going to wait for a while to activate it. But I guess if you update it on the thing, it's going to take the money straight away, isn't it? So ignore that. Are you using OBS? Yes, I'm using OBS on a Mac. Crazy, I know. And I've got Stream Deck. The Stream Deck app here on an old iPad, which lasts about 4 minutes if it's not plugged in. Well, I say 4 minutes. It's down to 28% battery from 100%, and it's been on for an hour, isn't it? Or 2 hours. Ali's going to have a comeback. I think the Zwift membership, I think they keep threatening it. I think Eric Min's been on podcasts sort of like maybe 18 months ago and just saying they're going to have to ride, you know, they're sponsoring so many external events and giving so many Pinarello Zwift bikes away to influencers. They need more money to keep throwing onto these events that aren't to do with the game. So yeah. So they need to rise up the prices. Yeah, I think it will be. I think it's been a long time coming. The thing. It used to be. What was it used to be when we started? £8. Now it's £12.99 in the UK. Or was it £6.99? I remember £8. £8. Can't remember. I don't know if it was £6.99. £6.99 rings a bell. Maybe it was £8, £12.99. I think what's going to happen is they will. I think what's happened, they'll keep that yearly price the same, and they'll up the monthly price. So I don't think the yearly will go up, and I think that's where it will feel like a bit of more of a benefit to go to the yearly. I think that's what happened. They're losing. Charles says they're losing the UCI esports next year, right? I wonder if that affects their bottom line. I think that's better because they have to pay so much for the rights for that kind of thing to host it almost. So obviously with the Zwift games, they're investing a lot in the Zwift games, aren't they? And prize money as well. And I just yeah. Anyway, it's yeah, it's been £12.99 for a long time, I think. I just remember a podcast. I can't remember if you go on YouTube. There's lots of videos with Eric Min getting interviewed by this. I mean, there's some people that there's some interviews on there that got like 200 views, but they're all quite interesting if you go and listen to it. But yeah, I think it's no secret that it's a £1 billion. It's wasn't it the last valuation was the last fundraising was valued at $1 billion, which is quite a lot of money. Quite high, isn't it? I don't know, maybe, I don't know, still quite a niche thing, isn't it? Niche of a niche even. You stream so much, we haven't got time for other YouTube videos. Oh. Someone was saying the other day on TikTok, said wanted to get into TikTok, wanted to get into live streaming Zwift and stuff like that, and I was like, if you want to get into it, you've got to remember, and you really enjoy watching Zwift content and stuff, you're probably not going to have much time to watch Zwift content and do that. It's quite an interesting one. It's like, yeah, we don't have much time to watch YouTube videos. We slip in Ed's videos. That's about it at the moment for YouTube. We're not really watching much. Podcasts and stuff I listen to using it, but that's like, I use it as a podcast player more than anything else really. Come on, legs are done now. Our pence per view value as Patreon is excellent. Yeah, like, or excellent or really low compared to like everyone else's pence per view is even better. But the what was I going to say? Streaming so much you haven't got time to watch other videos. I'm streaming so much I haven't got time to. Oh, this is. Ooh, what are we doing going up here? Oh, this is a nice finish, isn't it? Bad memories of stopping about here. You seem to always be up to date with Don't Get Dropped Cycling. No, I'm not actually. No, I mean, I like to keep updated with stuff. Like I watched his, well, he sent me his Sticky Watts video before he uploaded it and stuff. And we chat a lot on messages, so I feel like I am up to date, but I wish I had more time to watch content. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's like Eric does that, uploads the videos that obviously real long, just race videos. Obviously works for the audience, doesn't it? Well, it's like the live streaming. It's kind of his version of live streaming, isn't it? Because then he can be in the premiere as well. Oh. It's funny when you said like yeah, like YouTube videos. I just class that as live streaming almost. Right, here we go. Oh no! I thought I was in the fucking route. Oh, Nat's on her starter already. She's got some soup. Is it nice? How many pews? Oh. Four pews? I thought it was going to be 2 pews looking at your face. You wouldn't serve it to anyone else? Yeah, it's homemade, yeah. Can do a U-turn now. I just don't want to touch anything. I really do want this to stop now. Come on, nearly there. Oh, back just spasmed. It's really hard, isn't it, to stay in under zone 2, like, or active recovery. Like, because I do just want to push out a few watts. It's a tough 50k, yep. Those 2 hours have felt almost like 3 hours. Yeah, nice. That's a good idea, Steph, using the Zwift Tour to Zwift stages for that. Just sit in a chill group. Well, at least I'll hit my 10 hours on the bike this week. Swanee, right on. Yeah, so maybe 4:30 tomorrow, maybe 4:30. Greater London Loop 8 and Greater, no, sorry, we're doing the Greater London, we'll do the Greater London Loop and Greater London 8. Two very similar routes there, knock those two off for some XP. Try and get to the full PRL on the 28th of January as my last route badge I need to collect on Zwift. Gareth, quick question to whittle down the last few kilometres. How do you find the Canyon and their service? Looking at one for the next bike. It's between a Canyon and a BMC. Luckily, I've never had to really deal with their service, as in customer service, for any issues or anything. I guess that's a plus. I was very lucky when I bought.
Did it arrive quickly when you first walked?
It arrived very quickly. So I got knocked off the bike which I'm riding now, Scott Foyle, and I was going to Mallorca, and we couldn't find any rental bikes over there. They'd all been taken in my size. No bikes that we sort of couldn't find a Scott Foyle. Couldn't find anything, and I really love the air raids. So anyway, I went on. At that time, it's when Canyon were having all the manufacturing delays. So like my mate had been waiting for a bike for 9 months, a Canyon air raid. I went on. Unfortunately, this is 2015. Unfortunately, the only Canyon air raid they had in stock in my size was the black Canyon Air Raid Dura-Ace Di2. Oh, yeah. Didn't have any Ultegra ones, they just had the Dura-Ace DIT. Those shitty Mavic wheels. But yeah, so that got delivered in about, what's it, about 2 days? From ordering? From Germany. And then there's my mate been waiting 9 months. So they've sorted out production. That was when they used to do batch productions and stuff of certain size. Anyway, so other than that, yeah, I can't really say, because I haven't had any issues with the bike. And then I got the disc brake Canyon Aero, the silver one in 2018. Again, came in about 3-4 days. Anything I've ever ordered from them, little extras or anything like that, it's always come really well. So I can't really sort of say I've never had to go through their customer service, so to speak, which I guess is a review in itself, that I haven't needed to deal with them. Like sizing was bang on. I think actually they did contact after I ordered just to confirm some sizing, because I'm 6'3", so I'm kind of in the middle. I should probably ride an XXL, but I ride an XL. So they were just confirming that I was happy with the XL and stuff, which I wanted. So yeah, unfortunately I can't tell you about the servicing. Tidy, I have a ribble, so now about delivery delays. Yeah. Here we go. Please like the video. We have already done this route 1.5 times. Route complete. Finally, we finally knocked it out of the park. And that is the longest route on Innsbruck. Done. Autobahn. Oh, and translated as roller coaster. Oh, we better just round it up to 48 kilometres for the XP gains, haven't we? Whilst we have a little quick chat. Bear with. We'll bring up the graph. Chris Swan says, a guy I know bought a Canyon, took him about 4 to 6 weeks. He likes it as well. I think I'm the anomaly of, and that's before I was obviously a huge TikToker.
I think also it goes if you want a medium, it's like,
Yeah.
probably if you had extra small or extra large, you're more likely to get it because they are the ones that
Yeah, that's it. And at the time they had issues. Well, it's well known, it's well documented. What I was saying is I didn't get any. I wasn't favorited for delivery or something because of my enormous following that I never had at the time, and I probably wouldn't be now because they hate me. But they're still good bikes. The only thing I would say about Canyon actually is, we just got 48. We just got a thing. When I bought Canyon both times, they were really good value for money, and I think they're really good value for money. And I think since I got the silver one in 2018, obviously things happened in 2019, 2020, didn't they, and stuff. But I feel that like obviously the price of them has, next to the top 3 brands, isn't it? Top 4 brands. So when I got knocked off this bike, my old Canyon was $5,000, which was Di2, Dura-Ace Di2 at the time. So it's just. No, it wasn't that much. And the silver one they give me for free. So that just goes to show what level, and the bike industry, but actually, they were a great price, which was what I think a lot of people used to be happy to wait for them as well for so long because they were getting such a good deal. So yeah, if you priced up my bike when I got it, I had the CRX, the Mavic CRXs with the little plug-in crappy rim bit that goes around. So yeah, but that's because I got knocked off a bike. Well, I could buy that. 5 more meters. All right, let's go 5 more meters. Oh god, you guys. Well, let's just do it again, shall we? Let's just knock off another. Let's do the 4 PRL. Got dinner's not ready. How long is dinner going to be? Nat's still rolling out the pastry. I delayed her by 45 minutes, yet she's still an hour behind on dinner. I don't think I told Nat how much the Scott foil cost until we had to put it on. We're doing something with the house. Was it mortgage or contents insurance or something? And Nat said how much. Yeah, I can't remember. And I said, how much that cost. I think that at the time that was like 2,800, I think, in 2012. And that was a lot of money. And yeah, not the £600 which Nat probably thought I spent on it. And I had to drive all the way to Ludlow to get this Scott foil from Epic Cycles. And the Scott foil the first frame I had a broken chainstay, so I had to drive all the way back in a smart car. So you got me 6'3", the bike, an XL Scott foil. It fits in there quite well, actually. The smart cars are TARDEST, driving up to Ludlow from Minehead in my smart car with my Scott foil. May as well knock out bigger loop. May as well. Can you guys see my breath? Probably can't smell it, but I can see it. It's getting cold. Ludlow's up country, up north. Yeah. No, up and that way, I think. Ludlow, I don't know. I've driven there twice. It was Epic Cycles. Shropshire. It's near the Craven Arms, in line with Birmingham-ish. Up north, yeah. Not far from the Welsh border. North Wales, just below Liverpool. There you go. Oh, is it in Wales? Come on, I've still got 2 meters to go. I could just jump. I can't jump 2 meters, but I am 2 meters tall, or 1.19, or 160 centimeters according to Zwift. No, I'm not. I'm accurate. My height's accurate. Not quite smack bang on the border. There you go. Oh yeah, steering isn't working. Yeah. Oh, I've got to stay on and do 50 kilometres now, says Tom. Yeah, it's true. And then I'll stay on till I do 2 hours 15 minutes, and then I'll stay on until I do 11 million drops, and then I'll stay on until I've burnt this many calories, and then it'll be Sunday. Oh yes, turn that off, didn't I? Yay, 1,000. We'll do 50 kilometres. Be as well going to 2.5 hours now. Whoa, Swanee! I've been live streaming for 3 hours 10 minutes. I don't know if I can't remember if I said or when you joined. I started this route. I did 45 minutes on it, and I took a wrong turn, so I had to start again. So we've been live we've been pedalling for 3 hours. I've got a new squeak. This is basically a 24-hour Zwift challenge, yeah. And I wasn't prepared for it. So close to level 69. Oh. Oh, there we go. tomorrow, 4:30 in the afternoon in the UK, I am probably going to take, and I'm pointing, these two over here. These two, all right? These two routes. I'm probably going to take, I'm probably going to go for these two routes. So if you want to join me and got to knock these off, come and join me on Box Hill. We'll just take it quite steady. And zone 2, obviously. If it's not on the timer, it doesn't count. Yeah. Look at the video. Is there a video timer? That is the hard mental thing of knocking out those shorter routes yesterday when you sort of see 20 minutes and stuff. So everyone's favourite number, close to 69. Oh, dirty sod. Oh, right. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, 4:30 if you want to jump on Zwift. And we'll do Greater London 8. London is the open route tomorrow, open world tomorrow. So there should be lots of people on there dragging us up Box Hill for a XP challenge. And I'm going to try and knock off all of the routes I haven't done. You can go and see on Zwift Hub. You can go and see all the routes you haven't done. Well, you actually have to tick them on and off. Cheers, Charles. You can't, they don't just magically appear. But if you sign in and then you can just tick them off that you've done. Oh, so Autobahn, there we go. I've just done that one. Tick. Done. And then you can see all the ones you've got to do. Not many. Von 2 will be fun. Who wants to... What? No one wants to join me for Von 2? Enjoy your soup. I'm not having soup. It smells like horse piss. That was a throwback to yesterday when I said it smelled like horse piss, but that actually only worked out as that. End ride. We've got Brie Galette. Brie Galette. Gillette? Brie Galette, which is like no.
Well, I don't know what it's going to be at the moment.
Well, yeah, it might just be a brie flan. Cheese soup and cheese soup in a pastry bowl. Yes, that actually. We have got... No, we haven't got a raclette, have we? Oh, we've got a raclette grill. Anyway, thanks for joining me for the 50-kilometre epic ride with a little bit extra and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah. Luckily, there's a big window between us. So she can't slap me. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Different course. I've lost the thought of how to stop this live stream now. It's over here somewhere. Oh, what's that now? You will not be able to reconnect your stream once it's stopped, and you will no longer be live. I've never seen that warning before. Anyway, I'm going to press it. Just